What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show. I'm your host, Bart Kwan. We got Silent Butt over there.
And this is how you flex
real, dude.
hams, dude.
Those are real glutes right there.
I've seen girls flex hams like this.
And do you like it?
Start butt winking.
Do you like it like that?
I can't in this position.
Well, anyways, the only reason why Mike is standing like that is he has the brand new Barbell Brigade stretch cargos, and they're really comfortable.
And if you got a donkey like this one,
It's gonna hold it in.
yeah, you need some comfy things.
And we also got Nick, the lover. And one of the questions I want to ask you guys is, in this day and age, almost the go-to thing for any like fitness person. Well, actually, I think this dates back to even before. Anyone that gets serious in fitness, they always have a thing of, I want to open my own gym.
Yeah.
Do you guys think they should? What are some of the ups or downs or pros and cons that they should consider?
Love this topic.
You love it? Why?
Because I think it's fresh. It's fresh for me.
You just opened one. If you guys are in the Sacramento area, go check it out. There's Street Barbell.
I opened my first gym in 2010. It was a personal training studio.
How big was it?
800, 900 square feet. 2 squat racks, little lunge area, a sled, some dumbbells, the basics.
That's pretty good, though. For personal training, that's really good.
That's all you really need.
10,000s of my life saving thrown in this thing. Did it on the low, did it on the cheap. I coached high school basketball at the time, so I was like, oh, automatically built-in clientele, et cetera, et cetera. And I failed by whatever definition you want. Closed quickly, but
So
didn't make a lot of money. Failed in 2-3 years. But in hindsight, I actually did it pretty decently, considering I was like 19, 20.
And you were by yourself.
I had a partner. We don't want to go down that road.
But that's important, though.
No, that
important,
is some advice.
especially for this topic. Right?
No, it is. It is. We can just nip that in the bud, and you guys can agree or not. But like literally, business partners is very similar to a marriage. You're gonna have to take the good, the bad. Legally, it's basically a marriage, but even personality-wise, you got to really handle that. So be very wise and smart with that.
I would even argue your coworkers are like a marriage.
For sure, they are in some ways. Yeah.
This is what I actually believe. I actually believe your coworkers is your spouse, and your spouse is actually your coworker. So, for example, when you're at work, right, and like let's say you want to vent about your spouse or something that's going on, if your coworkers are dumbasses, they're gonna fuck your relationship. Yeah. Just the same way if we're always gonna have drama or ups and downs at work. If your spouse is a dumbass, they're gonna hold you back in life in the workplace. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I guess the negative of the whole thing, or what's in my head, or what I see in a lot, is I like deadlift. I open gym.
That's what everyone thinks.
Right?
Yeah.
And the truth is, if I like problem solving, if I like cleaning bathrooms, if I like marketing, I open gym.
Yeah, for real.
Because you don't lift weights running a business.
You barely do anything.
Yeah, it's not.
Just maintain it. Right?
And then same opposite of that. I like lift weights. I'm gonna coach.
Yeah.
Coaching is the exact opposite. Like you
don't get to lift weights.
You're literally not.
Yeah.
I like people. I like teaching. I like patience. I like helping others achieve goals.
Yes.
And I like being someone's therapist. I become coach.
Yeah, for real.
And you don't know those things until you do them, right? Because it sounds great. Oh, dude, I do bicep curls all day and I'm going to get paid.
Yeah.
Fucking rad.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work that way.
That's literally what I thought when I opened Barbell. I mean, I've never been a professional trainer in real life, but I've been in a gym environment.
You've been in one in fake life?
What do you mean?
You said you've never been in one in real life.
In-person physical trainer, like fucking.
You did it in Sims 3.
But I've been in a gym environment for like over 10, 15 years before we started Barbell. And it was literally like a selfish motive, right? Where can I go? Crank the music and fucking go ham, right? That's what you think. It's a selfish thing. And then if I have my own place, I can go ham all fucking day. But business is a selfless serving environment, right? So now I'm like, cool, all the members are out of here. I'm gonna set up my shit. You set up your squat rack, someone walks in. Anyone using that bar? No, go ahead, you can use it, And then now I'm like, oh, motherfuckers. Because now that's the purpose of the gym. When you have an actual business, you're serving people.
That's the key.
That's the key, yeah.
But I think there's a gem in there you missed where you're talking about I can't deadlift and crank music where I am. I want that. There is a gem to opening a gym there because there's other people like you.
Yeah.
And so
like-minded people.
Yeah, you can't be. You have to serve. You can't be selfish. But to drive your creation, that's probably a good motive.
Yeah.
A selfish drive for creation, I don't think is always bad. And that's where like I go with clothes or whatever. Like, man, a lot of places don't make a t-shirt that I like. I'm gonna make a t-shirt this way, or I'm gonna make a style this way. And so I think gym-wise that makes sense. But, and you were so early on it. Barbell Brigade's one of the first to, I don't know, because the term commercial gym's like an insult, but I don't mean it that way. But Barbell Brigade is the first one to make like a strength conditioning gym commercialized, and I mean that in the best way.
That's the blueprint.
Like accessible, like clean cut, like a good, good blueprint, a brand, looks good, functional, and all that. That you probably didn't have to do some of these steps and still were successful. But nowadays, you have to selfishly want that. Then you have to do research whether your area, your space, if there's competition, where to build, you know what I mean? And not that you didn't dig in, I'm sure.
Highways,
I'm sure you did a bunch of research and worked hard at it, but now because the competition is elevated, you have to do it right. Like back in the day, even if you did like a Walmart version of Barbell Brigade, what it is now, you're like, all right, I'm gonna spend like 10 grand and it probably would have done okay still. You know what I mean? Where nowadays you can't really do that. You have to really fucking clean it up. And so there's just so many factors into opening a gym that I don't think people understand.
Sometimes they become money pits. Like how many people?
It's very rare to make money.
Like how many people do you know that have started a gym and then while they're in the gym business, they always go, this is not what I expected. And then that business becomes a money pit. Not because they're not working hard. It's just the nature of like the business.
I know, I'll low end it. I know probably over 200 business gym owners, and I probably know under 10 that are rich from that. Or less. And your definition of rich, maybe whatever. Some out of the 200, let's say 40% make a good living, and then less than 10 are rich.
And I also think there's a difference between like a gym operator and then like a businessman. I think the businessman is they can take a facility and really maximize it, but I think rarely do the people that go, I want to open a gym, are they already a businessman? They're usually like, I like this environment and I'm gonna create it for myself. So for my first walkthrough, when we created Barbell Brigade, we opened in Monterey Park. And I know there's market research, but you don't really know what that means. So the only thing that I did at the time was, what's the closest gym to what we're creating? I'm like, oh, CrossFit boxes. So I went on the CrossFit website. I looked at where their market was, and there was literally a void in Monterey Park.
Smart.
It was like a bubble. There's Pasadena, all the way down to like Whittier, Southgate, whatever, Westwood. I'm like, oh shit, there's Monterey Park. It's a big bubble. I'm like, okay, cool. This is like ripe for someone to come in. Then we did our own like crowdfunding where the first 100 members will have this membership for life. And we got 100 members in 2 weeks. So like, it was like my momentum was like up and up.
Yeah, you're jamming.
Fuck yeah. We opened in October of 2013. And then I'm like, fuck yeah, we already had 100 members. Then literally within 3 months, 80% of them drop out because a lot of them were fans, like fans from JK.
They want to come say what's up.
Down to support whatever I'm doing. But in terms of coming in the day-to-day to grind and lift, they probably weren't even into lifting.
And 80% is obviously crazy, but like even market research that people don't know, like there's 30% turnover rate in the average gym. You know what I mean? People don't know that. And so they're like, man, if I hit 100 members, I'm going to make, and you do a little bit number, I'm going to make 10 G's a month, I'm going to be good. Well, it doesn't stop, buddy. Because every single week, you're losing 30%. Every single month, you're losing 30%.
People calling you, I need to cancel, I need to put my membership on hold, and it just happens over and over.
That's half my job.
Exactly.
3 months in, I literally thought it was over.
I threw the hotkey on the freeze. Just 2 buttons, freeze every membership.
I'm like, dude, I thought it was over. And at that time, we started with like a smaller gym. It was like maybe 1,600, 1,700.
Which is smart. There's easy, good advice. Always give yourself room to scale up rather than scale down.
But even with that, we spent 50 grand on equipment. And then it was a loan from my aunt. So I'm like,
Auntie's on your ass.
I need this to work because I got to pay her back. You know, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? And then like fast forward to, I mean, we have our ups and downs, and now the gym is doing better than ever. But fast forward to today, the barbell that they see, there's probably almost $500,000 worth of equipment in there, you know, which is a lot of money. And also a lot of people think you just buy the equipment and you can just have it forever. There's benches that are getting reupholstered like every month, every 2 months.
You bend a bar a month.
Yeah. We've had so many fucking deadlift bars fucking bent, and I find them lying on the squat rack for some reason, or like a $1,000 E-Laco bar fucking stuffed on a fucking like knurling all mashed up on a bench. You know, you just Can't help it.
You got to roll with the punches.
It's a hard business, dude.
It's not easy. And then like again, we talked about it even previous times about like morals and what you draw and where. If you go into it just wanting to make money, you can definitely make money.
Yeah.
If you go into it with a real passion for fitness, helping people and running things to a certain standard, it's going to be more difficult to make money.
Definitely.
But it is possible.
Yeah.
I think for what I would say is the right reasons is I think you have to attach the measurement of your success appropriately with your intent. So for example, if you're a businessman and you're looking at like, let's say Soul Cycle, you're like, man, these guys make like $1,000 a day or $10,000 a day or whatever, and you're a businessman, yeah, go ahead and measure yourself with that at your gym, and you'll probably have a really lucrative gym. Yeah. But if your goal is to help people have like, or help like-minded people and want an environment to train, that's not the most monetarily maximized place.
Might be a bumpier
road. And let that be the determinant for your success or happiness. Yeah. But don't look at the guy down the street and go, I don't fucking have that. It's, well, you guys are
why am I not
comparing different metrics?
Yeah. That's very true. That's really good. Because I live that.
We all do though, man.
Yeah, dude.
We all do though.
Very, very different lanes. That's why we're not alpha.
That's why we can't go.
Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.